What is going on, everyone? It is MrWARNINGhazard with another upload to this channel. And last Wednesday I brought you guys some class setups based on primary weapon as far as assault, submachine gun, light machine gun, shotgun, and sniper rifle. And I said that next Wednesday, which is this Wednesday, I would bring you guys a class setup based on Gametype. So first off, this isn't all the game types right here, but I'm going to add it to the end of the video, the last game type. So first off, let's start off with Team Deathmatch. This is a very common game type, and I've got an assault rifle because it can basically do most things in the game as far as like long range and mid range, and you can get close range, but not as good, but it still works really well. And I've got a suppressor, a millimeter scanner, and stock. I got the suppressor so you won't show up on the minimap and you won't get shot. The stock, just because I like to mobilize around and be able to move around fastly when I zoom in. And if you're, zoomed in, you can't really maneuver around without that stock. It's really slow. And then the millimeter scanner, just because I love that attachment, especially on this gun. And this setup right here works really well on the M27. So let's go over here to perks. We got Hardline. So since TDM's about kills, there's not really an objective besides getting more kills than the enemy and not dying. So you're going to want Hardline because you're getting kills. Therefore, you can get your kill streaks faster. And toughness, it helps because if someone's shooting at you, you can kill them faster because your gun don't move up. And a lot of people don't really use this, and it actually helps a lot. And I got dexterity, so you can zoom in after sprinting and be on the enemy. And you can go up and down walls and climb over things faster. I got the Semtex to throw, and then the concussion or flashbang. It don't matter which one. I just prefer the cushion just because I think it lasts longer, and especially if they're in the wrong direction, you can really go ham. Alright, so that's the Team Deathmatch. Let's go down to free-for-all. And I posted a free-for-all video on my channel, MrWARNINGhazard, and there'll be an annotation in the screen and a link to the video and my channel down in the description. And I show you what I like to do in free-for-all as far as how I play free-for-all, and it's really easy to get some kills. So go check that out if you want to know. We got the submachine gun, MSMC. I think this is the second best, if not the best, submachine gun in this game. And for free-for-all, people's going to be everywhere, so you want to be ready. I got the long barrel to increase the range a little bit. No first perk. For perk 2, I've got toughness and scavenger. Scavenger, so you can pick up claymores and shock charges and just get more ammo on your gun. And if you're running low, I got dexterity and extreme conditioning since you're going to be running around. However, the video that I posted on how I do it, I don't really run around. I post is what I call it. So you should go check that out. So that's free-for-all. Let's go down to Domination. We've got the assault rifle, MTAR, the suppressor, so you don't show up on the minimap, and if you want to flank to go around and get a different flag, and you're in the enemy spawn, people won't know where you're at. Got the stock once again to be mobilized, and flak jacket. If you're capping a flag, people throw frags and all kinds of stuff. Semtexes, RPGs, toughness once again, tactical mask for concussions, etc., and shock charges. Semtex, so if someone's capping, if the enemy team's capping a flag, then you can chuck that and kill them. And the tactical insertion, so you can pick your spawn point and be closer to the flag. Alright, next Demolition. I chose a light submachine, not a light submachine gun, a light machine gun, the Hammer, which is a really good light machine gun. The grip, because this kind of has a high recoil, and once again, the stock. For perk 1, flak jacket, once again for grenades, RPGs, etc. Lightweight, because once you die, you want to get back to the flag that you were defending or capping or whatever faster. Toughness, and then tactical mask in case they want to throw concussions and everything else. And you can take off, switch lightweight, and put extreme conditioning down on perk 3 with the perk 3 greed if you wanted to. And C4. C4, you can throw it in a building or anything, or even on the bomb site and get them. And you got the trophy system, which I don't know why I done this. Oh yeah, I switched Demolition and Domination around. So instead of, yeah, lightweight, because you got a light machine gun, so you want lightweight so you can move around a little better. And instead of C4, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Semtex on there. And instead of this, I'm going to put a tactical insertion so you can be closer to the bomb site. Alright, that is Demolition. So, let's go down to headquarters. We've got the Hammer again. And this is kind of the same setup as the Demolition and headquarters, except that you'll notice instead of lightweight, I've got scavenger and RPG, and instead of stock, I only have the grip. I would put stock on there. I don't have another slot because of the pick 10. So the Hammer, the 4 grip because of this recoil on this gun. For a secondary, I think this is the only secondary I picked out of all these. Yeah, I don't really use secondaries. The only secondaries I use are rockets to either take down UAVs or choppers or anything, but even you can take down counter UAVs and UAVs with black hats if you didn't know that. So you don't really need secondaries for that. But an RPG, because most of the headquarters are inside, and you can just launch the RPG in there and get a multi-kill hopefully, and start capping the headquarters and get it secure. Flak jacket for grenades and such. Toughness and scavenger to replenish your RPGs and C4 and trophy system. Tactical mask for concussions and such. C4 because you can throw it in a building and get multi-kills, especially if you run out of RPGs. You know, you want to get up close, chuck it in there, blow it up. And you can even put them in front of doorways and stuff. And trophy system, which acts as tactical mask and flak jacket also. Alright, so we are back. And what we have left is Hardpoint, Capture the Flag, and Search and Destroy. So let's start it off with Hardpoint. We've got a submachine gun, MP7, with long barrel and extended mags. Flak jacket, toughness, tactical mask, and dexterity with Semtex and tactical insertion. And Hardpoint is unlike headquarters because in Hardpoint the headquarter thingamajiggers go in a certain pattern, and so you can use your tactical insertion and put it on the next Hardpoint. Therefore, if you die, you can spawn right there and get the first capture before anyone else does, and you can get a lot of points that way. So that's Hardpoint. Let's go to Capture the Flag. We've got another submachine gun, PDW-57, with long barrel and extended mags. And the reason why I put extended mags on this one is because if you have the flag, you've captured it, and you're running back to your flag, you don't really have time to reload. So if you're shooting people, you know, you want to have a long clip, because otherwise you're going to have to stop sprinting and reload, and that's just going to take more time for you to cap that flag, and you want to get back there as soon as possible. So we got lightweight, extreme conditioning, and dexterity, and toughness, because all those things kind of make you fast besides toughness and dexterity, except dexterity makes you climb stuff faster, so technically it does. And Claymore, you can change this with Simtex and Claymore, depending on if you're on, if you're defending the flag or if you're capping the flag. You can put the Claymore on your flag, or you can just get a Simtex or frag or whatever, and then a tactical insertion to spawn either near your flag, which you automatically will, or the enemy's flag. And lastly, we got Search and Destroy, which used to be one of my favorite game types, but I really loved it back in Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2 especially. But anyway, I haven't played it on Black Ops 2 that much just because I don't think it feels right. We've got the assault rifle AN-94 with the suppressor and adjustable stock. The suppressor so you won't show up on the enemy minimap, and the stock so you can move around a lot easier. And secondary, I've got a rocket so you can shoot down counter UAVs or UAVs, whatever's in the air. We've got Ghost so you don't show up on UAVs. And even though we got Ghost, you still want the secondary rocket just so you can help your team out and help them stay alive. And I don't know why I got cold-blooded on here, but I'll put toughness on there just because I love toughness. And engineer, most people in Search and Destroy will go with awareness or dead silence, but I think they've ruined the sound now because you can't even sound whore. And I've got Triton Pros, which is a headset that's really good, and it don't really work in here as well as it used to back in Black Ops 1. Actually, Treyarch games have never really had good sound in Call of Duty, but in Modern Warfare 2, it worked amazing. So, really want to use those. I'd stay away from those. I'd either go with extreme conditioning, one of these top three right here, which I went with engineering, because what you want to do is if you're going in to plant a bomb or defuse a bomb, someone might have a bouncing Betty or Claymore, shock charge or something, and you don't want to get blown up by that, especially if you're the last one alive, because that makes you look bad. And lethal, we got Claymores, and you can switch out with bouncing Bettys, but people just duck now for bouncing Bettys, so they don't really work. And then Black Hats, you can either change this with Black Hat or shock charge, depending on what you want. And Black Hat, I use it to make enemy Claymores and stuff mine, since we got engineer. So that's been it, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you use these classes or try them out, and let me know what you think and what you guys use in the comments below.